Hey guys, welcome back to the truck bed. Channel. And welcome back to another beautiful day in Scotland. So the first thing we're going to do today is try and remove as much of the cement and stuff out here as we can. A huge shout out to a couple of subscribers from the channel who recommended that I buy some patio cleaner and that should lift off the cement. So Ian and Anthony, thank you very much for that, guys. I really appreciate it. And hopefully that removes all the cement so I don't have to buy a new bed lining. And then as you can see, that bit's completely come away. So we'll take this off, cut off all the panel bond that's all the way around it, re-panel bond it on. That should be good to go. And the next thing on the list that we're going to do is we're going to give the car a service, because I don't know when it was last serviced and that worries me with such a big engine. So we'll tackle that as well. I also have a sneaky suspicion that the engine management light's on because the DPF filter is clogged. So what we'll do is we'll put some DPF cleaner in the fuel tank. We'll swap out the fuel filter. Hopefully this thing didn't run red diesel. As another one of my subscribers, Peter, pointed out, because it's a construction vehicle, it could have been running red diesel. Hopefully it isn't, but we'll check that out too. And yeah, after that, we'll just take it from there, see what else there is we can tackle. So with that, let's get back round to the bed of the truck and we'll start giving it a clean. So it definitely looks better than it did. There's no doubt about that. And as you can tell, a little bit of time has passed, because this took quite a while to get it looking like this, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, with that, so somebody suggested in the last video that rather than parking the truck in the garage straight, I should park it on an angle. And that might work. So let's give that a bash. See if it actually does. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it actually fits. Don't get me wrong, it is a bit of a tight fit. Now, I'm pretty sure it was the hairy hippie that suggested this. If it was, thank you very much, dude. If it wasn't and it was somebody else, I truly apologise. So because it is a little bit later in the day, the new mirror just arrived. Let's swap the mirror out and then we'll move on and service this beast. So, here's the new mirror. Slight problem, it's got a chrome lid. But I thought I could swap that out with the one I've just taken off the car. But unfortunately, notice how smooth that edge is there. And notice this in the one that's smashed. And some numpty decided to put super glue all the way down there. So what I'm wondering is if I can take this to bits, because actually it's only this bit that's broken. This bit should still be good. So So I'm thinking about taking this off and swapping this part with the chrome one and taking the lid off of this. So let's try it, hope it works, because something like that, although most people wouldn't notice it, it'll really bug me. So let's try and fix it, see what happens. How about that for a piece of redneck engineering, ladies and gentlemen? And I did all that on top of a broken dishwasher. So off camera I stripped down the original one, which is this one here. And as you can tell from the aftermath, that's one bit of it. That's the bit that was obvious from the outside. But actually all the inner casing was completely smashed up to bits as well. And this thing is absolutely trashed. As you can see, all the lugs, they're meant to look like that. They're all smashed to bits. So because I stripped that one down fully, I knew how to strip this one down. And so all you saw me doing was basically stealing the bit from there, which is this bit here. And now I've got my well-tracked mirror back. So before I bother painting this chrome bad boy, I'm going to phone up Ford tomorrow and see how much it would be for a new one of these in this colour. And if it's too expensive, we'll paint this one at the same time as we're painting the truck bed. But for just now, let's get this mounted back on the car, because there's no point in it staying here. And let's move on to something else. Right, so it's actually the next day. Let's start stripping off all this so we can start to fix it. And we'll do it on this side as well. Right, so what we need to do now is remove this thing, and we're going to send it away to get painted, the entire thing, because it's scratched all up here anyway, and all that's obviously really quite bad. So with that, I'm going to get another pair of hands. Excellent, let's get this off, get it in the van so I can get away to paint. Wow, that looks so weird without that bit on it. So yeah, I apologise for switching the lights out. As you'll notice from the footage, the LED lights do this crazy thing when you switch them on, because I'm recording on an iPhone. And as you can see, it's not a disco inside the garage. It's the reason why I switched the lights off. So anyway, with that, guys and girls, that's going to be the end of this week's episode. I know I said we were going to service the car in this video, but we're going to do that in next week's video. What we're also going to do, we're going to fix all this rusty nonsense that's going on up here. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to spray paint this or vinyl wrap it. I think it'll look good either way. With any luck, I'll have found a new wing mirror cover, so we'll get that fitted too. We're also going to try and fix the bonnet pull, and we're hopefully also going to be able to try and fix the engine management light. So with that, as always, I hope you're keeping well and I hope you're keeping safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.